Okay, last week we didn't have a quorum. Is there any Marcus in here?
Don't
I
see.
told him 6 o'clock. He asked me and I said 6.
I thought. No, it was just Marcus. Just Marcus. Okay, we didn't have a quorum last meeting, so the minutes from June 26th. Did everybody get a chance to look at those minutes?
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes as read.
All in favor? You opposed? Minutes will be approved as read. Okay, under correspondence, I have a letter from Terry Lively just welcoming me as being mayor and telling me that I will be now have a seat on the, what's it called? The Regional Council's board. I have to find out when the meetings are, and he would like to come to another council meeting at our convenience to discuss current projects. So he said, please call me if you're interested in having him at a meeting. I think it's good that we have him to one, so I'll give him a yell and tell him to come to maybe the next meeting.
Sounds good.
Okay. And I just got the applications to fill out for the Reeves grant. I thought one of the police officers would be here. I think they usually fill one out, don't they?
What?
The Reeves grant.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're Cleve's at ER
Okay.
and Jimmy, I don't know what's going on. He
Do
got
you
one.
have one now? I need one for Homecoming. I'll leave one here for them, because I know they usually fill one out for the
Right.
police department. They are, the due date's September 15th, and then the money will be awarded on November 19th. They're usually good about giving money if you got a need for it, so. Do one what for Home Fest, police department. I always do one for the pool.
Should we use one?
Huh?
Look into it.
Huh?
Can he get one for street?
That wouldn't hurt to try one. It just says, it will benefit nonprofit organizations serving the communities.
Sounds like there's no restriction on it.
Must have a profit status, we do. Okay. If you guys want to try one for the streets, I'll bring some more up, or they can copy that one. Okay, Marcus?
Yeah, I like fire company there. Why haven't the hydrant there on the corner of East Hampshire and Murphy Street been fixed?
East Hampshire and Murphy, the one that was knocked out.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, I'll get one, put one in there for you then.
I mean, you never know that it wasn't fixed. I mean, even I said the ones down Ractel, 3 out of the 4 hydrants has bags over them that are.
No, only one on Rat Tail now.
One on Ractel now. Okay.
That's where the landslide is. And it busted the pipe. And we've got 3 on the raw water line that are down. Problem is, money to buy new ones.
Oh, I understand that there, and I know. I said when I left from over here, there was plenty of parts to fix old hydrants. I mean, you can't fix the old ones. I mean, they still work. I mean, like hydrants don't go bad, or hydrants don't.
I have no idea where the body of that hydrant went. It was gone before I got here.
Yeah, because there with Hollywood, when we replaced all the hydrants in 2001, 2002, 2001 there, it was knocked over in 2003. Me and Rodney put the coupler back on. You know how the breakaway bolts work there. And then it wasn't like a year or so later. It was knocked over again there. It was shortly after I left there. But then I mean it was never. I say that I've been from 2007 until now. It was never put back on there.
I'm in the process of cleaning this building out now. I've found the parts that you were talking about to rebuild the internal parts, but I've not found any more bodies.
So I mean, you don't have the body because I mean that's what I mean it was broke off that when they're the body there.
I haven't seen it anywhere. And there's none down at the salt building, I know that because we took everything out of that facility down there.
Yeah, because there when we had the water purchase, there was 9 new hydrants that we put in. I mean, within like 5 years or so there, and all them hydrants that we took down there, and I mean kept them down there. I mean, for course they were still B84Bs. They were still new decent hydrants. So I mean that's something about how I mean they don't go bad or they don't. I mean, other than the leather ball in them, now they're rubber, and so you don't.
Rubber now.
Yeah, so I mean,
I
so
haven't
you just changed
seen
the
no
rubber.
bodies anywhere. As soon as I find a body, if I have to, I'll talk to City of Kaiser. I know they've got a couple, the older hydrant bodies over there.
Yeah, and theirs won't work for us unless you change the threads on them. You should know that there. Yeah, I say, and you would have to re-lid all that. And so
I know what to do with one of them, but I'll get you one put in there.
okay, I mean, I ain't saying. I mean that was.
Well, we're
I mean,
gonna have to fix that so it don't get knocked out again. Okay.
Where's it at?
Right there where Bill Katie's mom's at.
Okay.
It's been knocked out, what, 2 or 3 times now already. That was within the last probably 10 years, 15 years. Okay, I don't know how many times before that it was knocked
no, it wasn't because it couldn't have been knocked out because they were a solid hydrant. Before that, there was never people hit it and probably did it their car, but it never knocked out. And like I said in the new one, I said I mean since we put the new system in, I mean it had been knocked out twice, and one was a delivery truck driver trying to turn around there, but that was that's why that one did there. I think somebody was visiting Mary Lou and knocked that one out there, but it was like 3 years apart there, but I mean that still shouldn't. I mean you find a way. I mean.
well, they're getting ready to move that gas house. So what's saying that is there a way that we could move it across the street without a lot of work? No.
Well, I don't think you want to move across the street because you got too much traffic coming that way. I mean, what we was going to do is just move it back in the same thing there.
Sidewalks only so wide there is the only problem, Marcus. And if
Is
you
that
move,
one of
No,
them
I'm-
replaced?
if you move it back any further,
No, I'm not talking up there. There, you move it up about 4 feet there. Where
you talking about?
uh,
Where the drain's at.
and yeah, where the drain is, you just move it back in there.
Where the steps going up beside Bill's house, mom's, or beside the house. Where the walkway's at.
Well, no, the walkway ain't there. The walkway ain't there no more.
Well, that would protect it up there if
Well,
you.
yeah.
Is that one of the
That way.
sidewalks that's gonna be replaced in this project? No. Okay.
I thought the walkway was still there going.
No, we took that out when Belton put them new.
It's
I mean, it might be
where the
a
old
couple
gas
steps or
building
something,
is.
but it's not
I
no.
know.
I'd like to have them do the
I
thing.
couldn't tell how.
Well,
far.
we'll definitely have to look at it because, like I said, we gotta protect it. If it's already been knocked out a couple of times already.
I got a piece of railroad rail out here. When we fix it, I'll put a piece
Well,
of
it's-
railroad rail in there.
Well, that's fine. I mean, when you do that, I mean, make sure you put it enough where you can turn the hydrant wrench and all that on it. I mean,
You'll be
no,
able to get around it skinny.
no.
Okay.
In fact, we might just have you come up with us. How's that? How about we give you a call, Marcus, when we get ready to do this, and we'll throw some ideas around. Sound good?
Yeah, I'm not saying. I mean, that was the cause of us not having water, but I mean, it really hampered.
Well, yeah,
I mean,
it does. I live on that street.
And also, I mean, I don't. I mean, if y'all ever thought about it, I mean, I don't know what you're going to do there. I mean, if when them trailers catch on fire there.
Let's go.
Because you don't have that hydrant that used to be right there across from there.
That trailer will be gone
So,
before you get out of
and you have to go all the way down to Rat Tail, lay 400 or 500 feet from there, and all the way up there. I mean, it's
Yeah,
I mean, is there any way? I mean, you can just move that hydrant up and put it on the other side, away from the slide.
well,
We're looking into that. That's part of the funding that Ben's been looking into for Rat Tail to try to get that water line redone where the slide is and get the fire hydrant back in service. But until the governor's office does what they do,
Oh, okay.
we're not gonna put money out there and
Yeah,
then have to, they come in and do something else, and there we are out of all that.
what's a good time for you?
Well, it is a good time. Well, I'm gonna last all next weekend, but I mean, I know. I mean, you want to wait on them, but I mean, I don't see where that would take much money. I mean, you already have manpower. Go up the road, taking the digging up and taking the T with you, and taking that up the road and just. I mean, all 90% of it is just your labor, y'all guys' labor, and you're here for 8 hours anyway doing.
The one thing we don't want to do is get in there and disturb that bank any more than what it's already disturbed. We get in there and start digging, we could cause it to go completely dry. And that's from one of the engineers, the geological engineers that was in there. They want to stabilize it before we fix it. The more digging we do, the more we disturb it. The more we disturb it, the looser the ground gets.
I'm aware of it, but hey.
But
What's a good time for you, Marcus? We can get together and take a
We can
look.
go up after here.
All right.
you two will be by yourself, because after here, I'm going home.
Well, all right. That's no problem.
Alright.
But I will get one on the corner taken care of as soon as I can.
Yeah, we definitely need to.
Alright. Does anybody have any correspondence other than what I have? Officers' reports? Paul, you have anything?
I don't want to be
Rick?
unless Ernie's got something going on.
Well, let's see here, we've been cutting and clearing brush on Hampshire, Fairview, getting that trimmed back. We had to have 2 tires put on the Bobcat on the rear. We are having an issue with one of the muffin monsters. The electrician's supposed to be here tomorrow morning to look at the power box, see what's going on with it. We are also cleaning out all the buildings. Any trash, junk is being disposed of, gotten rid of. We do have a new part-time employee out in the field. Pete is working out real well. That's all I have.
You got anything?
No, just, I think Hump went over really well. I had a lot of people comment on it. Now it's time to start on projects.
The pool's still going good. Having a bunch of private parties. Just had a church do day camp over there last week for 3 days. They praised everybody over there for being so well respected to all their people that they brought in and everything. And they gave us some extra money above and beyond what the rental fee was. And said they would definitely be back next year. And I think all the buildings are painted. We're still waiting on the electrician. He's supposed to have been here 2 months ago, then last month, then he called me up last week and he could be here this week, but still not here.
If mine shows up, you want me to take him down?
Hopefully he'll show up this week and get that all done, then we'll be totally set for this year.
And I'm getting the measurements on your rocks for the shower curtain.
Okay. Anybody have any unfinished business? No, here. New business is a council member position. Did anybody come up with somebody that they would like to have on council?
Mark's Clay.
I had stated, it wasn't a meeting, at the last one, I had stated that Ben's been doing all the road work for the water project, and I wanted him to be the other council member. You know, I asked everybody to think about bringing somebody that they would like to have, or we'll have a motion for.
Yeah, he's already,
I'll make a motion that Ben Smith will take the position. I'll make a motion that we accept it.
Is there a second on that?
I said,
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? And I was trying to figure out the positions, since that's not on there to vote on the positions. Well, I'm appointing them anyway, but I would like to keep Rick on streets. Is that good, Rick?
Mm-hmm. Sounds good.
Susie remains on housing. Paul on parks and recreation. Is that good for you?
That'll work for me.
Dawn on finances. And if we talk to Ben and see if he would do the water would go with the water project hopefully, and that'll all tie in together. Would everybody be satisfied with those positions? I'm still gonna volunteer at the pool. That's my baby.
You could have. Yeah, you could have it.
And everybody's been praising John and Karen on that. Like I said, John cuts that grass at least twice a week.
Good.
He's in the pump house every day.
Well, I won't even go to the pool with you.
Okay, we give you the overseer, but work taken care of. Okay. Anybody have any other business to bring before council? I wanted people to think about too, Dawn as well as you, is the days for the meetings. That's been a problem. Is there a way we could change the days so that everybody can be here?
the new schedule will not come out until probably the 10th of August, and that will be a permanent thing, so I wouldn't know until then what days
Well,
are.
when's the next meeting?
Next meeting's 14th.
The 14th, so we'll know.
Yeah, so we'll be out before that.
So at the next meeting, we'll know,
Yeah.
because is she on the same schedule as?
She is, yeah, she will work every Wednesday morning likely.
Okay, so she'll not be here on Wednesday, so there might be, we might have to change it from Wednesdays. So I'd like to find a day that everybody could be here, not just,
Yeah.
I don't want everybody to think,
Any day's fine with me.
is there a better day of the week for you?
I'm unemployed, so.
For that.
For now. Yeah.
And by the next meeting, you'll know, you'll have your set.
You ain't gotta worry about school. These two, they're gonna keep it working.
Yeah.
And you.
Excuse me, I was just saying.
Well, I mean, you know what I mean. Well, actually, there was Dawn's the only one that's really working. Susie,
I'm working too. Everybody's on it.
yeah, she's in, oh, you are?
Yeah.
Oh, I knew that. Oh.
Oh, we'll put that on the, well,
Just that one.
like I said, and somebody brought to our attention that they wondered why we had it twice a month with nothing on the agenda. Should we keep it at twice a month or just go to a monthly meeting?
Can we change it to a monthly?
I'll look into the charter.
That was
I looked in the
same
charter, but I didn't see anything in it, but I mean, I just glanced.
I think most communities do have it just
Once a month.
once a month.
Once a month.
I
I
know
brought that
Kaiser
up to
used
Phil,
to
I
have two a
mentioned it.
month and they went to one.
It would save money in
It would.
the long run, you know.
Okay, put that on the agenda for the next meeting day, and maybe monthly.
I got one thing I'd like to bring up to the board and council. After yesterday, we had a little bit of an incident when we were working on the Muffin Monster. Poor Eric, bless his soul. He was covered head to toe with whatever's in the sewer.
And then some.
He actually had a mouthful.
Oh my.
And he
I
couldn't
need-
taste it, see what it tastes like.
We do not have a shower facility of any kind here. We need to look into providing a shower for these guys. They should not have to take this stuff home with them. They shouldn't have to get in their vehicle and drive home covered. So,
Is
we
there
might,
somewhere we could, is there a place like down in the garage down there?
well, that down there is unheated.
Uh,
My facility at one time had water and sewer in there, but that building does not have heat in it. I can tell you that. You can sit in there with 5 heaters going in the wintertime, you're not gonna get warm. We've got water over here in the garage, but with all the equipment and stuff in there, there's no way to make a space for a shower facility.
But there is a space between the two buildings that we could possibly build a small little shower house and heat it also at the same time. And bring water right off of the, garage, so.
Well, and
Could you make something in one of the bathhouses back there, with a little portable shower in the men's room, or
Well, that's kind of,
kind of like a hook a hose and they can,
well, there's no heat in those bathrooms down there at the park either. That's the reason why we have to drain them in the wintertime.
that's something we can work on.
I thought the building there had a bathroom in there.
It did at one time,
I thought for sure I remember.
Oh,
that.
really?
it did at one time, but over the
I mean, in the far,
far end,
In the- in
on
the
the
far
back
end
corner
corner
back
over
there,
there.
there used to be a
I've
bathroom.
been in there in about
and
20 years, but I thought I remember.
It, like I said, it is real hard heating that building back here.
I mean, but
Marcus should know a little
We got-
bit
we
about
got-
what
can
I'm
we,
talking
can
about
we
there.
refurbish the bathroom, what's back there, and put heat in that little bathroom?
That would
And,
probably
and,
be
and
the
just do that, I would think that'd be the easiest way to do it. What's up?
Well, I'd have to look at it to see what the floor is like and stuff in
Mhm.
there.
We can do that, yeah.
Okay, checking that out.
And the other thing, I will be checking with the health department over here in Mineral County, see if we can get our guys in for like tetanus shot, hepatitis, and a few others. We're dealing around septic
Well,
waste.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm wondering too, Ernie, you mentioned that. Wonder if we should have some sort of an eye wash station here for these guys.
Well, that's one of the
I mean,
things
you
that,
you got chlorine, you got other
Well,
chemicals, and,
actually, the water plant should have its own eye wash
I
station
would
up there.
think so. And we don't have anything up there right now?
But I need to talk to Fred and Wayne and see if that might be something can be worked into the project.
Okay,
And I'll give them a call tomorrow if you don't mind.
okay. There was supposed to be one of the guys from Wolf Creek here tonight to tell us the progress of the,
Maybe they're super busy. I don't
They're,
know.
they're working on, they just poured another section of
Okay.
concrete.
I told him it wasn't mandatory, I just thought it would be nice for an update, but maybe we can get him to the next meeting. It looks good up there at the very
Yeah.
top of Kenny House.
Yes, it
For the
is.
school bus kids, that's gonna be very nice.
Well,
They've got-
when they come over to this side where the stop sign is, they'll actually be kicking that back over into that little lot there a little bit, making
Yeah.
it a little wider for the kids.
Yeah,
And I told my guys that it's top priority to keep that mowed, and they are to get it mowed tomorrow morning,
the top lot,
yes.
okay.
Now we can get up in there with equipment.
Cause then they said when they got that done, they was moving down to the bottom of Child Avenue, but they was also getting the other side, the curbing done on that side, so. Yeah, they're moving right along Child's Avenue, it looks real good.
Yes, it does.
Maybe they'll come up to the next meeting, give us an update on what they're doing.
And the gas company up on Aaron Street, they're moving right along. I sent the guys up there today because they found the old abandoned 8-inch water line. And they wanted to make sure it was abandoned and not in use, so they could cut part of it out to run the new gas line to the building. So they're moving along pretty quick too.
Anybody have anything else? All right, next meeting will be August 14th.
I make a motion to adjourn.
Second,
Second.
all in favor?
Aye.
Meeting adjourned.